In this video, we will talk about T2 Biosystems. Before the video begins, if you like my content, please consider to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more. T2 Biosystems stock has experienced a significant drop, currently trading at 26 cents per share, down 14% in a single trading day. Looking at the 3-month chart, we can see that in mid-August, there was a surge in interest, fueled by speculation about an impending FDA clearance announcement. Many investors rushed in, hoping for positive news. However, when the anticipated FDA announcement failed to materialize, panic selling ensued, causing a decline in T2 Biosystems stock price. Investors need to understand that stocks trading under $1 tend to be highly volatile. Days like this are not uncommon and shouldn't be a major cause for concern. In the coming week, several crucial events could impact T2 Biosystems stock. September 13th marks World Sepsis Day, an opportunity to raise awareness about sepsis, which claims millions of lives annually. T2 Biosystems is working on products that could significantly contribute to combating sepsis, a fact often overlooked by investors. Shareholders will cast their votes on various proposals at the annual meeting. One proposal seeks approval for a reverse stock split, with ratios ranging from 1:50 to 1:150. If approved, T2 Biosystems board will decide on the actual split ratio. A reverse split is being considered because the stock is currently trading below Nasdaq's minimum requirement of $1. However, abandoning the reverse split doesn't seem like a prudent choice, given the current non-compliance with Nasdaq's rules. It's a pivotal decision that could impact the stock's future performance. The sentiment from online discussions emphasize the need for faster sepsis diagnosis and treatment. T2 Biosystems technology promises to deliver blood culture results in just 3 to 5 hours, a significant improvement over the current 1 to 5 days. This speed could save lives by enabling targeted treatment. Moreover, T2 Biosystems is actively involved in initiatives to educate and train healthcare professionals in sepsis protocols, potentially revolutionizing sepsis treatment and diagnosis. There have been 49 million shares traded, compared to 30-day average volume of 116 million shares. In terms of the medium-term volatility, its share price fluctuated between 5 cents and $6.50 on a year-to-year basis. The traded share volume provides us useful information into market activity. It reveals the quantity of shares exchanged at a specific moment, thereby indicating the adequacy of liquidity to facilitate trading strategies. A low volume float can make the stock price susceptible to manipulation and also suggests that the demand can be low. Comparing prevailing volume to the historical average can also show us potential for trend reversal or breakthrough when a substantial difference exists. For instance, a stock breaking through would very often have much higher current volume compared to its historical average. The market cap of T2 Biosystems is currently at $101 million, compared to an enterprise value of $161 million in its enterprise value. The quick comparison between the market cap and the enterprise value often gives us an idea of whether the stock is trading at a premium or a discount compared to its intrinsic value. It is far from being a perfect measure, but it does offer us an idea of what the current momentum might be. A market cap that is higher than the enterprise value suggests that the stock is trading at a premium, probably because the market believes that the company can deliver on its promise. On the other hand, if the enterprise value is higher than the market cap, then it is a sign that the company may have significant fundamental weaknesses or even solvency issues. When we look at the options market, the ratio between put and call options is 4%. 1.4 thousand contracts have been traded within the most recent day, and over the past 30 days there have been 4.8 thousand contracts traded. The options contracts can help traders to both hedge their risks and provide an additional revenue stream by selling them to others. The put options allows shares to be sold at a strike price, and the call options allow purchases at the strike price. They can be traded until the expiration date, and can tell us what the market sentiment is towards a company, although they might sometimes be wrong. When we look at the ownership structure of the company, no institutional ownership is currently reported. Typically, we would prefer to see institutional involvement if we decided to hold a stock for the long haul. This adds a level of stability and reassurance in the medium to long term. It indicates that the market believes the stock will provide value over an extended period, a crucial aspect for investors to weigh. In my view, a reasonable benchmark for institutional ownership would be in the range of 25% to 30%. However, it's worth noting that there are exceptions to this guideline, as some outstanding companies are predominantly owned by individual retail traders. Additionally, not all stocks are purposed for long-term investing either, making some equities worthwhile to be bought even if they have weak fundamentals and low institutional participation. Lastly, let's take a look at the short interest of T2 Biosystems. According to Fintel, the short positions take around 10% of the total floats, and 43% of the short transactions are made in the dark pools. Short interest is important in stock markets. It measures how many shares of a company are borrowed and sold by investors who bet the stock price will fall. When enough people do this collectively, the measure becomes a hot topic. Short squeezes happen when the stock price rises unexpectedly. Those who borrowed shares must buy them back at higher prices, causing more buying, raising the price even more. The theory is that this would force short sellers' hands and bring large profits to the long positions. Short squeezes aren't common. They need high short interest, which isn't always present. Market conditions, company news, or social media can trigger them. Some stocks also have protective mechanisms, like circuit breakers. Timing short squeezes is hard. Investors may lose a lot if they put their money on the wrong stock or at the wrong time. Risk and uncertainty are always there. Short interest shows the number of positions people believe that the stock will tank. Short squeezes do occur but aren't usual. They have been the exceptions to the rule, and not the other way around. Predicting them can be tricky, as retail traders are often too optimistic in calling them. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the T2 Biosystems stocks, some investors remain committed to their positions, willing to weather the storm. A potential reverse split is not the most favorable outcome, but it is likely given the current conditions. This is why standing on the side and wait for the situation to become clearer is the best way to go.